the complications Joey is still dealing with. He is not able to travel and is joining us now via Skype from Dallas. And Joey, first thing I want to say to you is how much respect I have for you after everything you've been through, your resiliency, the way that you are handling this. I applaud you, because so much has happened since you became ill. You stayed positive, but can you tell us how quickly you went from just feeling like you had the flu to realizing that this is serious? I could lose my life here.
It was a matter of minutes. I got back to work within 45 minutes of returning from lunch. I was feeling lightheaded and dizzy. I went home, got home around 3 p.m. and around 11 p.m. I was in the hospital and they were telling me I was losing my life.
And Joey, you had gotten a flu shot, correct?
Yes, I got the flu shot every year for the last 6 years. This year was so different. I didn't expect to have the flu at all.
Well, you know, I think, Joey, one thing about the flu shot as we're coming to understand more and more, especially about the H3N2 strain of this really severe flu season, is that even though the flu vaccine doesn't necessarily prevent you from having the flu, it is very effective at keeping you from dying from the flu. So actually this year's flu vaccine is about 39% overall effective in adults and about 59% overall effective in kids. So I think you did the right thing to get the flu shot. Even though it was a horrible experience that you had, it may have actually saved your life.
I definitely agree with that. It saved my life. They gave up on me and they didn't expect me to be here. So I definitely agree and will recommend everybody continue to get their flu shot.
And I want people to understand what can happen when you're infected with the influenza virus. The flu virus itself infects you, but it also puts you at risk for super infections. You heard Joey mention that he developed a pneumonia. That pneumonia, that infection can then spread throughout your bloodstream, develop into something we call sepsis. In Joey's case, led to septic shock. Such a massive drop in blood pressure. Joey mentioned going unconscious. Then a patient is put on, obviously, antibiotics, also put on medicines that basically constrict your blood flow to your vital organs, which is why Joey lost parts of his hands and his feet. And the thing that I'm so, again, proud of you for, Joey, is you could be sitting there, negative spirits. Why did this happen to me? I'm otherwise healthy. I did all the right things. Yet you stayed positive. I know there's a lot you're going through, and one of the things to help you adjust to all the recent changes is we actually reached out to Hanger Clinic, and they're going to have one of their national upper extremity specialists evaluate you. If you're a good candidate to be fit with one of their prosthetics, Hanger Clinic's going to work with you to get the best prosthetic device that you need free of charge.
I really appreciate that. That's been one of my biggest concerns, is how I'm going to move forward. I'm not the one to sit still and idle, so anything that helps to continue life on I'm very grateful for.
Well, Joey, we're grateful that you are still alive and grateful that you're sharing your story. Keep those spirits up and honestly keep us posted. You truly are a resilient young man. And I think Joey's story highlights, once again, we often ignore the flu season, and incidentally, a lot of stories out there that, oh, you know, the flu vaccine is worthless this year. Your point is very valid, which is there are people out there who will still get the flu, but they may die if they did not have the flu vaccine, because if nothing else, what that does is it does build up your antibodies so that it gives your body a fighting chance. This flu season isn't over. What I would say is if you think you have the flu and you have a big time turn for the worse, the sooner you get help, the better.